Welcome to this look at a fantastic new mod map to Farming Simulator 25 with me, MrSealyp. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on De Vries Walden. This is a new mod map out by Marnux Mapping, 261.26 megabytes download. Now, there are 9 required mods which aren't showing in the mod hub as being required. It doesn't say in the description. And they don't download automatically until you go to load the map up, and then it tells you need to download required mods. So there are 9 that will download. Anyway, under build mode, the only thing I could find over and above the required mods was some extra paint textures. Nothing else added in by Marnux Mapping. I'm going to say this now. I think Marnux Mapping is a very underrated map maker. I think he's extraordinarily talented. The level of detail is staggering that goes into the maps. I mean, whether you like mist or not, I mean, when you turn around, I mean, the detail of the rivers, the stuff that's on the rivers. There's obviously it's a Dutch map. It's fictitious, but based upon the area around where Marnux Mapping lives, is what it says in the description. But it's stunning. It really, really is very, very nice. Now, we have got a motorbike just here. On New Farmer, the slot count is 1,383. On Farm Management Start from Scratch is 1,277. You don't start with any of the equipment and machinery. Now, you can get that lower if you sell some of the buildings. There are a few different farms knocking about. If you look top right, I've taken the liberty of adding some extra money in. I borrowed some from the bank, because there's some extra plots as we go in the map that we're going to need to purchase. There are 12 collectibles. They are cheeses. I haven't come across one yet, but they are knocking around. There's a custom crop calendar as well. So actually what we'll do, we'll have a look at the map. So on New Farmer, we start with this farm here, which is on 72, with this stuff, and we've got the field above and these fields below. We also start with this farm here. So one's cows, one's arable. This one's plot 74. We've got a couple of fields here that are ready to harvest straight off the bat. We also start with plot 90, which is this plot in the middle. Now, plot 90 is 0 to buy, and that's all the periphery. That's all the river bits, the verges, the roadways. So for adding in decorative items, making it a little bit more immersive for your role playing, that does give you a lot of scope. So on New Farmer, you do start with that, but Farm Management Start from scratch, it's 0 anyway, so that doesn't matter. Field prices are really, really reasonable. Nothing crazy, nothing break the bank. We've got some forested areas as well if you want to do a little bit of forestry. Again, it's up to you. There's a lot of water on here, so if you're running the Highlands fishing DLC as well, the ability to go out and do some rod fishing and stuff, there are tons of options available for that, which is pretty cool. Now, what I'm going to do, we're right here by the water and our motorbike. I'm going to buy plot 75. Again, no, not too expensive. Let's purchase that. I'm going to purchase plot 71 up there. We're going to come across. We've done that. We own that one. We're going to buy this one here, plot 73. We're going to come down to here, and we're going to do plot 78. And I'm just going to double check something here. No, it wasn't. That's all right. I was just double checking for animal pastures. That's your biogas plant plot. So you have to buy the land to get all of the triggers and stuff to come up. Not mega expensive, and there's some extra bits and bobs there as well. If we come across the map, where was the other plots we needed? Oh yeah, plot 76, just there. And then finally, across here, we've got plot 77, which we'll purchase. So all of those now give us all the various different things that are available around the map as we go. Let's hop on the motorbike. I was thinking actually I might speed up time. It's I know for a lot of people, a lot of the Dutch maps, people aren't big fans always of the ditches and waterways and stuff like that. People prefer to go as the crow flies, shortcuts around the map and stuff like that. And to be fair, I've always been very much along those lines too. I don't mind a shortcut, but that being said, like I say, the level of detail that's gone into it, I mean, all of it, and it's perfectly balanced. The lighting works well, the colour palette's great. We've got flowers and bushes, but it's not overdone. It has a very realistic feel to it, which I think is great. Now, another nice feature on this map as well So this pasture we've just purchased, we've got 10 out of a potential 34 sheep in here. If we come out and we come into this menu and we look at our animal pens that we've got on all the plots we've purchased now, if you go across to sheep pasture, you'll see there on the right hand side it says grass 100%, meadow 100%. So whether they're having grass, hay or meadow, they get to 100% effectiveness on either of those anyway. If we go across to our cow barn, you'll also see there we've got grass 100%, total mix ration 100% and meadow 100%. So you don't actually have to make them total mix ration if you don't want to. You can leave them on the meadow, or if you're doing grass work, you've got grass fields and it's what they call zero grazing. Tom Pemberton did it recently. You get yourself a mower with a forage wagon, or there are forage wagons with built-in mowers, and you go out and you mow your grass, which keeps growing back. You take that back to your animal pen and you feed that to your animals. So that simulates that. You don't have to necessarily have total mix ration and stuff on the go, so you can get to 100% productivity without necessarily needing extra stuff, which is quite cool. Like I said, if you want to do a bit of rod and reel fishing, it's all over the place. So anyway, sleeping wardrobe trigger is just here as well on this little plot that we purchased. This was plot 75. Now, I have to, because of the waterways, it's kind of a labyrinth, and I've got to work out and remember what route I took. This is a ford, but quite deep. You do get a warning. There's all these... Oh, it is brilliant. Whoa. So we are going to head up north. Now I've got to remember the route I was taking, because... Did I go this way first? Oh yes, I remember what I did now. I followed this side of the waterway first. It really is a pity we can't have the boats and stuff that are on Highlands fishing, or a version of. We've got a ford here as well, there we go. Because the amount of waterways on this one especially, it'd be really cool to bimble around a bit. So this is plot 71, another one of the ones we purchased. So we're right up in the northwest of the map now. This has got a sleep and wardrobe trigger at the house just there. We've got 2 small tarp greenhouses on here, and we've got a chicken coop. We don't have any chickens in it yet, but that's got a chicken coop for 20 potential chickens. Now this way, we're on the other side of the river now, and we're going under the bridge. I think we're going under the bridge. I think I might speed up time to lose some of the mist. I know I said that earlier. So we are now here. This is a restaurant sale point. Don't know why I didn't go up instead of down. There we go. Restaurant music, is that how you say it? Music. Now we're going to go across this way, and this is the start farm, or one of the start farms, because obviously we have 2 on the plots there. They're not mega expensive. That one's 279,000. This one over here, 249. So yeah, again, not crazy money. Just bear with me a second. I'm just going to speed up time. It hasn't necessarily made a massive difference. I think the problem is because of being that it's a Dutch map, the Netherlands. There's a lot of waterways. It's low lying, so the mist is going to hang around where the water is. It's not always going to be there, but right, we cross over here to the start farm. Sleep and wardrobe trigger off the left hand side there. We have got a cow barn pasture just there, but what we also have at the start farm, we've got some tractors set up here. Now it does say in the description, if you've got precision farming on, 2 of the starter tractors already have sensors on. I haven't got precision farming switched on when I do my map tours, but then we've got wrapper, mower, we've got bale wrap, we've got silage additive, we've got some fertiliser, mower, tedder, windrower, baler in the corner. So this is all your grass work equipment and machinery. We have got a fuel tank just over there, and a manure bison just there. Slurry spreader, silo compaction stuff, leveler and front loader gear, flatbed trailer, feed mixer, a couple of silage clamps and a forage wagon. And we come down the side here, bale and pallet storage, 250 items, and then just in here, manure heap, and then we've got our cow pasture, cow barn, 20 out of 102 we've got out in the field. I looked out and I thought, that looks like a lot more than 20. I suppose because they're all big, there's no calves or anything in there. So again, that's the first of the start farms. Now I think I've got to go back out to the main road. Yes, because I can follow a couple of tracks but I end up on the wrong side of a river, I think. So what we're going to do now, things like that, the way the fencing, look, goes down, you can imagine the ditch has collapsed a little bit, so the fence has kind of gone into the water. It's little touches, it's you know, there's a lot of Polish maps and a lot of Dutch maps. I think a lot of times with the Dutch maps there are a lot of required mods, and people tend to sort of not shy away from them, but there's a lot of Polish maps, a lot of Dutch maps I think are absolutely fantastic. The level of detail and the quality work in them, and the map tools on those never seem to do as well, which is a real pity because there are some phenomenal maps out there. Just trying to share the love. So, whoa, careful. So the second of our start farms, which is just here, we've got two large tarp greenhouses just there. We come round, we have got a Karma 16 silo, and we've got a 60,000 litre fertiliser silo that can be refilled when we need it. We've got a workshop trigger just inside here with our harvester. So this is more the arable side of the farm. Header and header trailer, tractor trailer with weight. And then over here, fuel tank, and this is where we've got our plough, cultivator, seeder, spreader. Farmer 400 silo, 400,000 litres standard crop type. Let's say it's all base game stuff apart from the required mods. And then the farmhouse for this particular farm is just over here. Again with the sleep and wardrobe trigger. Just there. There are boats as well that follow along the waterways. The church is beautiful. I'm trying to remember what the game was. It was a World War II game, and a big part of it was in Holland. Was it Medal of Honor? No, was it? Oh, I can't remember what it was now. It was brilliant. I really enjoyed it. I had real throwbacks to that. When I would sort of looked across towards the church and stuff, and I suppose the landscape would be, wouldn't it? Because it's very well modelled. So you're going to get that vibe. Right, here we have got the grain mill. That was it. Grain mill just here, and behind it dairy, which are available to purchase. If we come into this menu and we come down to here and we go from our owned across to here. So we've got here dairy and grain mill. We've got available on the map bakery, spinnery, and carpentry. Now obviously we've already purchased the land, so we've got the biogas plant there. The biogas plant's interesting in that we've also got we've got manure silage slurry, we've got straw you can put into it, sugar beet, but sugar beet cut as well. So we've got some extra things can be put into the biogas plant over and above what a standard biogas plant would take. We will get to the biogas plant later on, but like I said, for the time being, grain mill and dairy. We cross over the crossroads. Oh, it's not. Oh, yeah, we've got right of way. We're okay. Now I need the next turning here. Yeah, it was here. We're going to plot 73, which was another of the plots we purchased. I'm sure I said this on another one of Marnux Mapping's maps. I do like the fact that when you've got the different waterways and entrance points to fields, the culverts and things are different in different places. Some are fords, some are culverts, some aren't. It's not all just sort of plonked down. So, manure heap extension just over there. Sleep and wardrobe trigger at the farmhouse, which is just here. Sleep triggers around the other side. Actually, you need to come round. I was going the right way the first time. Down the side of this building here. Which is our cows. 70 of, if you want to do cows here. Come across the way. silage clamps, just there. Bale and pallet storage, 250, just there. A lot of these fields, and again I have double checked all of these on the map, these are all grass fields. I did buy some just to double check. So yeah, I mean pretty much I kind of went around looking. All the ones like this are all grass fields, and a lot of them have got fences around anyway. That's why I was checking 82. I did check this one off camera as well, and they are just standard fields, they're not animal pastures, which is pretty cool. I think all the ones I've clicked on are pretty much what we've got. Fuel tank just over there, and shed space. So back out to the main road. Heading south. So next to Loom Up, we've got the gas station on the right hand side. There are 2 electric charge points at the gas station as well, just over there. To our left we've got the spinnery, which is available. And then we come all the way down to the biogas plant plot that we purchased, which again wasn't too expensive. So in here we do have a fuel tank which can be refilled, silage clamps. We've already seen what the biogas plant can take. So this is our biogas plant. Like I say, there are quite a few farms. I haven't tried removing any of the buildings and stuff. If you are going to, save your game first and then try it. I don't see any reason why you can't get the slot count lower, you know. Debris crusher just here and shed space there. We come just across the way here. We've got the biomass heating plant, which is the other side of the road. That's not on the plot for the biogas plant, that is just there available all the time. Now, sorry, I was just checking my notes. I've got need to make sure I'm going the right way. I think I am right. Straight across. Although I'm going to stop for traffic because I'm not. Well, I mean, I suppose I'm a little bit crazy. How we're looking, we're alright. So, over we go on the wrong side of the road. Brilliant. Just the other side of here we've got the animal dealer. So just in here, animal dealer, just there. Around the back of the building here we've got Katie and the animal dealer sell point. That's the Friesland flag, isn't it? Now we need to go north. I'm looking at my mini map. I'm pretty sure it was, yeah. Now to our right, there's David in his garden. Again, really pretty picturesque. Look at it all. All those added elements which make it awesome. Small farmers kiosk just there. Then to the left we got the farm restaurant just there. If we turn right up here, we got the next of our plots that we purchased. This was plot 76. We've got sheep at this one, 10 out of 33. Yes. And then we've got a sleep wardrobe trigger just here as well. I mean, I suppose we can double check it, can't we, here? Yeah, we can if we sold the sheep as well. We can. So yeah, you can definitely get the slot count down lower. And if you find or you think you've got too many pens, pastures, sleep triggers, you might just want to remove the sleep triggers and put other things in its place. But yeah, the church is and it's surrounded by water as well, which just adds to how stunning it is. Look at this, look. Isn't that brilliant? I'm starting to feel very Christmassy. I think that was as I was looking across the front there, I was just thinking, how cool would it be when you got snow on the ground and all those lights and yeah, isn't it weird? That was what was in my head. Right. When we come out of here, just to our right, this building here is a repair centre, and Ben operates the repair centre. He's out the front, so you can repair vehicles and machinery there. There is a vehicle shop as well. We now need to turn... oh, just there to our left is Noah and the carpentry. And then we turn this one here, this one here. Farmer's market to our left, bakery to the right. I will show you on the map where we've been right from the start. I always say this is all well and good me sort of driving around saying that this is a sell point, this is, you know, but it's putting it into perspective and kind of understanding. I always used to do it when you're doing map reading. It's all well and good being on the ground, but it's understanding where you are in relation to everything else. I guess, and you know what, we'll probably do it now, would make more sense. We started off here by the river, and we took in that little plot first, and then out and across the bridge. We went all up there, and we came across here, this side of the river, crossed at the ford, and did that little bit there. We then went this side of the river, down there to the first restaurant, then crossed into the main farm. We did the main farm here, came back out and up to the road. We followed the road round and across to the second start farm, the arable side with the farmhouse. We then came straight across here. No, we didn't. No, we didn't. We came across there. Down there to the grain mill and dairy. Then we came down this road here to this farm. Then out, down past the gas station, electric charge points and the spinnery. Then we came down the bottom to the biogas plant, debris crusher, fuel point, biomass. Across from there to the animal dealer and Katie. Then we came up past David to there. Kiosk, restaurant, up to the small farm there. Now I have removed obviously the sleep and wardrobe trigger there. Then the repair shop, Ben, cross there, and oh, did I miss? Oh no, Noah and carpentry. Then we come down there, farmers market, and the where we are now, the bakery. From here we are on the other side of the church now, so that's the walkway. No, I haven't done in. I mean, I'm talking donkey's years since I was a little kid, like a midnight mass thing. Christmas Eve. Can you imagine? Oh man. It's super cool. Anyway, if we go just past here, before we get to the bridge, if we turn left here, just there is water in his garden, and as it turns out, we need to go this way. Now I've got to be careful. I could go full Evel Knievel here, but I could launch myself into the shadow realm. I don't think I need to do that. Let's go nice and slow. I could go up on the road, but... Across the bridge. And we come to the main vehicle shop. It is a Fendt dealership, as you can see. Those Fendt are shown on the map, but they're not on your inventory. You don't own them, you can't use them. They're just there for looks. So the vehicle shop trigger is just over there. The vehicle workshop trigger is here, and the reset point, spawn point, was at the back of the building, just around there, over behind me. From here, I go straight across. I'll take my life in my own hands. And this is where I think, like I say, the boat thing would just be phenomenal. Like the cargo boat we've got. Because down here, we've got the lime station just there. And this is the export depot, sell point. Now obviously it's right here. We've got like a wharf and you've got the waterway. If you had sell points on the waterways, and you could bring your cargo boat up and you could load your cargo boat on, and then say, if it was like, you could take that cargo boat idea and make it into like an old fashioned barge. You know, you can get the big river, like the Rhine barges, those massive things. Or like the small barges you get on the canals in the UK, those kind of things. How brilliant would that be? I mean, for transporting anything, grains and things like that, I just think it'd be amazing. Anyway, they did it on, oh, what was the map? the Silver Run map. They agroforests. Was that what it was called? That was phenomenal. Anyway, that's part of the sell point just there. Then just here we've got purchase points for liquid manure and manure. So they're not at the animal dealer, they are here near the depot. Then when we leave the depot and follow this road all the way around, we come to plot 77, the final plot we purchased and the final location we are heading to on this map tour. Oh, that's what I didn't show you. Did I mention there's custom soil map and there's custom crop calendar. If you look at the top for barley, you can plant in March and then harvest, or you can plant in September, October. So kind of like a winter crop. If you don't do it in the winter, you can then do it in March if you want to. But then it's still harvest July, August, and it's the same for wheat down the bottom. So wheat you can do March, and you can do so again winter or spring crop if you want to. So a custom crop calendar. I can't remember if I showed that at the start or not. Don't think I did. Sleep and wardrobe trigger. Just there. Barn and shed space just behind us. To our left we've got pig pens on this one. The first pig pen does 250 animals. The pig pen to the right does 170. So 250, 170 for the pig pens. More shed space, liquid storage tank, liquid manure storage tank, manure heap, Farmer 400 silo, and then on our way out we have horses, just here, 2 out of a potential 16, they're both over there I think, yep, both over there, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is the map. So we're down here. So we left the town, past Walters, came down there, up and over the bridge, main vehicle shop and workshop, down there to the export depot, across here and up to plot 77, that farm. Now if we follow this back up again, we come back to the main road where we came out initially on our motorbike from the first field. So that is De Frieswalden. That is by Marnux Mapping. I think it's a triumph. I mean, I love all the waterway bits. I like the boats. I like all the stuff that's going on. It's just, yeah, it's glorious. I hope you found this useful and informative in some way, shape or form. If you have, please give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you want to share this video, then of course, please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do. Thanks for watching.